Hi, so I've restyled two more of my dolls, so I wanted to share the results with you guys. I'm really pleased with how Allie's styling turned out. So Allie's style is inspired by Emma Pillsbury from Glee, and Emma Pillsbury wears these really colorful, conservative, businessy, but extremely colorful, with lots of bows and flowers and big chunky, lots of collars and kind of big chunky buttons on her sweaters. This is one of my favorite looks of hers, is this skirt with the green cardigan with the white buttons. Love that. I think Emma Pillsbury has a really fun style, and it really suits Allie's character. Allie is a little shy, and I shouldn't say shy. She's a little kind of anxious and nervous. She likes things to be just so. She doesn't have OCD like Emma Pillsbury does, but she certainly likes order and structure and consistency. She is a little bit on the conservative side. Allie's look here is she's wearing Isle Mao's glasses, which I think just look awesome for her. She is a human resources consultant, and she works for a very large company and at their Woodside branch. And she is wearing, underneath of this cardigan which I made, she's wearing this really cute ruffled blouse, and I think that this is a Groove item. I think it came on somebody's stock. I received it in a box of clothes that I bought from another collector on eBay, and so I thought that this, because of the ruffle, it was perfect, but it was looking a little plain for Allie's style, so I took from my scrapbooking supplies, I just took one of these little resin flowers, and I actually just hot glued it onto the buttons, like over the top button of her blouse, and I really like it like that, and I'm not too worried about, you know, having to take it off in the future, because I think I like the look so much on this vest, on this blouse, that I don't think I'm going to change my mind about it. Her skirt is a pencil skirt that I made because I didn't have any skirts for her. All of the skirts that I had that looked reasonably okay with her, I can't find them right now, but, oh, here they are. So I thought that this skirt would look kind of cute with this outfit, but it's a mini skirt and it's not quite the look that I'm going for, although I like the coloring and I like the little kind of ruffle on this. And then I had this skirt on her yesterday, and it's very schoolgirly, but I like the colors and it looked okay. And in the absence of anything else, I had put this on her. I had dressed her in this with this, and I hadn't made the sweater yet, so it was just kind of, and I think that the little Liv doll purse looks really cute with that skirt. But it was really irritating me that it was a mini skirt, and Emma Pillsbury doesn't really wear mini skirts. She tends to wear these pencil skirts like this that go to just above the knees, like this purple one here. And she wears all kinds of them in all different colors, and sometimes in colorful prints, like in that one that I showed you with the green sweater. Where did that one go? Because that one is sort of the inspiration for this whole outfit. There's the green sweater, but there's a picture of her in the green sweater with the yellow printed skirt. So that's sort of the inspiration for the whole outfit. So last night, this was irritating me so much that last night I just went ahead and made myself a pencil skirt. I didn't know how to make a pencil skirt, so what I did was I just took an Obitsu body, which doesn't have a head on it yet, and I took some scrap fabric, and I just kind of like laid the doll on the fabric like this, and drew a line around it. You can see the line that I drew. And then I kind of did another one. I think I just like traced around this for this, and just made it a little bit more than half. So I cut 2 of these and 1 of these out of this printed cotton fabric with a really bright colorful pattern on it. And I just sewed it together the best that I could, and I hand sewed for the first time ever. And it just kind of, the whole thing just opens and closes. I didn't do a great job of planning how to do the Velcro, so I think the next time that I do it, I'll do an even better job, but this, you know, it does the trick. Then at the last minute, when I tried it on her this morning, or last night, I can't remember when, it was just a little bit too like straight. It wasn't coming in enough, so I just added a little dart right there, and these 2 pieces didn't end up being even, so that works out fine by making it kind of more even so that the seams line up on her hip anyways. And that was just because I tend to eyeball, I don't measure anything, so that's why I'm not very good at sewing and carpentry work. Like, those are 2 things that I really suck at, because you can't really eyeball in those 2 things. But I did this time and it worked out okay. Then this morning, my hand stitching around the edges of this is not like the greatest. It's not all that even. I don't know if you can see that, but, and I'm kind of lazy, so I take really big stitches instead of little tiny ones. So I didn't love how it looked up here, so I just took my sewing machine and added a little piece of ribbon around the edge of it. And I think it just kind of finishes it off and makes it look pretty. It also kind of ties into the yellow polka dots in the blouse, so it kind of makes it look like it's more part of the same outfit, because there is no yellow in this print. So what I really wanted was a little cardigan for this outfit, and I have this clear lawn cardigan and I love it, but it's not quite the right style. It's also not quite the right color, and it's kind of like, it's too long. It goes to here, which is not the style of cardigan that I was looking for, but I really love, I just kind of like held it over her and thought, yes, a sweater would complete this outfit. So I was looking around on Etsy for something that I could order for her, and I couldn't really find something. And the other problem is that this sweater would never fit over her shoulders with this blouse on, because even the one that I made doesn't really fit all that well, because see these big puffy sleeves, and there's just like, there's gathering and elastic in here. There's just like a lot going on right here to have to kind of cover up. So when I made this cardigan, what I did was, where's the little pattern for it? So I had this little sweater in my stash of clothes, and this is from an Etsy seller. I don't know which one, but it's really cute. And so what I did was I just kind of took a look at how it's put together and figured out that it's basically like this, which is what I've seen these before. So it kind of made sense to me when I saw it. So I just traced around that sweater that I just had in my hand and came up with this pattern. And when I cut it out of the blue linen fabric, I actually cut the neck hole quite a bit smaller because this was too big. And then you just kind of like flip it around like that, and you sew it here and sew it. So kind of like you just sew the underarm, the armpits, but first you have to kind of, you know, hem everything nicely and that sort of thing. And because I did this morning, not in front of the TV, what I did was I actually did all of the hemming on my sewing machine so that it looks quite a bit nicer. So her sleeves, the hems on her sleeves and the hem on the bottom is, you can't even see it. Well, that's because it is machine stitched, and so it looks quite a bit nicer than my hand stitching. I still use my hand stitching to go around the neck because that's just kind of tricky. I didn't do a great job. And I also did hand stitching to go around here because anything with a curve for doll clothes is too tricky for me. I can't do that with a sewing machine. So when I made this sweater, I made sure that I had lots of room in here, so because I wanted this sweater to fit over this little blouse. And you know, this is my first time and I'm not really good at this kind of stuff. So it doesn't look all that great, but it's a sweater and it's got the style that I like, and it's just a little bit, it's not quite as fitted as I would like, but it can't be because it wouldn't fit over her blouse if it was. So that's just kind of part of the challenge of loving this blouse, is that the cardigan has to be kind of made, and also see it's not that great in the back, but her hair covers it, so it doesn't really matter. It only has to look nice from the front. So at the end, I was going to put some little tiny buttons on this cardigan, like little doll-size buttons. And then in my beads, I noticed that I had these really cool, they're kind of like white roses, little beads. And so I decided to use those as buttons instead. There's too much space between these two and not enough space between these two, so I probably have to shift them around a little bit if I wanted to be really perfectionistic about it. But I'm not, so I probably won't. Anyhow, if I spend some time really kind of shifting this sweater around, I can get it to look nice. And that's just kind of part of having something that's homemade when you don't know how to sew and you're not using a pattern, is that it's not going to be like awesome. I think what I might do, there's a cat hair on her sweater here, but I think what I might do is put a little dart in right here, because I see that it's sort of puckering right there. So I'll put in a little dart there and a little dart there, and that will kind of add to make it look a little bit more fitted, despite the fact that the sleeves are not all that fitted. So yeah, I think some darts right there and there will really help this look pretty good. So she has a little clip in her hair that came with an outfit that I bought quite a long time ago. I think I bought it on Etsy. And yeah, then she's wearing Romantic Alice's socks, just because I didn't have a neutral pair of pantyhose or leggings for her to go under this. And with these are Allie's stock shoes, so this is Pullip Allie, and these are the shoes that she comes with, and I thought that they looked good. And Emma Pillsbury on the mood board here, on the Pinterest board, she wears a lot of pumps. High-heeled pumps is kind of her mainstay, and all of these little sample outfits for recreating her look all have high-heeled pumps, so I chose high-heeled pumps for her. And that is her look. I think she looks great. I really like how it turned out, except for the bulk under her arms here, which I guess I'm going to try to do a dart to fix that. Just other than that bulk, I think that this outfit looks really suiting to her character, and it kind of, I think it looks a lot like what's on the mood board. And this is just her little tiny purse, which is really cute. I went with the small purse, which is sort of out of scale with all of the big decorations that she has on her outfit. So I also have this other purse, which is a Barbie purse, I think. It could be a Live Doll purse. And what I did was I just took scrapbooking embellishments, so these little what are they called? Crocheted hearts. They're very popular in scrapbooking right now, and so I had them in 2 different colors, so I thought I would just kind of give myself 2 options for, you know, whichever side I wanted to have showing. That's too much turquoise right there, but I like it with the green showing. And these come off super easily, and I could easily make it green, like both the same color if I wanted to, because I have more of these in both colors, and also in orange. So that purse probably suits her, the scale of her outfit a little bit better, but I'm not a huge fan of the brown. I really like the coloring of this purse, so anyhow, I'm not sure which purse I'll go with. And then I also have this bracelet, which was just something that I made a long time ago, actually. And the colors are really similar to the colors in her outfit, so I guess I'll put that on her. I would prefer her to wear like a single colored bracelet, like maybe a white one for this outfit would look quite nice. Yeah, so maybe I'll make her a white necklace, a white bracelet with slightly larger beads maybe. I think that would look nice. So this is Allie, and she has her look now, so she's ready. Although I'll just sew some darts in that. I don't think it'll take too long. Then the other look that I have was quite a bit easier to come up with. So this is Ray. She's Dal Ramu, and I'm going to talk about her style along with Allie's today, because hers won't take me very long at all to talk about. So Ray is a teenager. She is, she's typical, what we might think of as a typical teenager, although I know a lot of teenagers and know that none of them are really typical. She is kind of what you would think of as a stereotypical teenager. She is rebellious and a little bit disillusioned with the world right now, not sure where she fits in at school and at home. She is the daughter of Nikki, and Nikki is a single mom to her, and she's never known her dad. And her character is sort of evolving, and I haven't written all of the parts to her story yet. I'm going to show you her Pinterest board so that you can see what her style will be. So this is Ray's style. It's sort of rocker chick, kind of grungy stuff. So these are some of the outfits, and it's the only color that she's going to wear is red. So it will be black and gray and white, and red will be the only color. I especially love this outfit right here. So the good thing about having this as the style that I've chosen for Ray is that there are quite a lot of doll outfits that already exist, that are already styled that way. So I am a member of a sales group on Facebook, and I bought 2 doll outfits from a lady who is selling just used doll outfits. I bought the outfit for Hangry, which is a doll who has kind of like a cat rocker theme. And then I think it's pronounced Dirta, D-R-T-A, Dirta. And she has kind of like a rocker, grungy, a little slightly goth type of look. So this, and then I also bought, the third thing I bought from that seller was this Gwen Stefani inspired dress, which is not it's not a pull-up dress or a groove dress, but it is for some other kind of a doll, and I've seen it on Amazon. So I was really, really happy to nab it on that Facebook group. I really love that dress. So what she's wearing right now is a combination of items from the Hangry stock stuff and the Dirta stock stuff. I'll show you some of the items that come in that. So there is this kind of really funky cat-inspired jacket with little chains on it and a little tail in the back, and there are ears on and eyes on the hoodie part. And what else went flying here? A pair of boots that I think will be perfect for one of her outfits. She's not wearing them right now, but will be perfect for, she can have a couple of different looks with all of these clothes, mixing and matching them. So she's got those boots. There's a little kind of goth looking stuffed animal. A skirt that has safety pins and a zipper and some marks on it, and lots of kind of black fishnet mesh and that sort of thing. A really cute printed t-shirt in black, of course. A purse in black. A little apron to go over her skirt with some chains that I wish were in not gold. I wish they were like a black metal or silver instead, but that's okay. I could always replace it if it bothered me that much. And then some red and black fishnet stockings. So all of those items will be perfect for Ray's look. And then in this stock outfit, it comes with another little plush toy and a little top with, that's cool. The tie is actually separate, which is nice because then you can, get a couple of different looks. You don't have to have the tie on the shirt, which is good. A really cute little mini skirt. I actually really, really love this. I can't wait to wear it on her. and a little jacket with a zipper and some black lace around the cuffs and the bottom. A little pair of underwear, which she needs because she doesn't have any on right now. And another, this must be from the other, this must be underwear from the other set. So those are kind of backup options for her, but what she's wearing right now is, as I mentioned, that Gwen Stefani dress. It's all one piece, nothing of it comes apart or anything. She's wearing Luna's wristband, which is obviously quite a bit too big for her. I'm going to make something for her, I just haven't made it yet. She's also wearing a little jump ring bracelet, which is, you know, just fits on her arm nicely. She has, I think this is the purse from the Dirta. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably saying it wrong, but anyways, this is the purse from that other stock outfit. It's really cute. And she's wearing socks from probably the Dirta one. Shoes from Hangry. They're really funky, cool shoes. And this little leg band or arm band, I put it on her leg, and it has this little dangly cross on it, is from the Dirta stock. That's all that she's wearing. So she's waiting for a new wig, so this isn't her final look, but this is a pretty good look for her. I really want shorter wigs. I find that too many of my girls have really long hair down to their feet or even longer, so I'm in the process of rewigging everybody, or most people who have a very, very, very long wig are getting rewigged, because it's just too hard with photos to keep it all nice, and it's too heavy for them. It knocks them over, and especially on a doll, I like a short kind of perky look for a doll, because they're smaller dolls, and yeah, it's kind of heavy to have so much hair on such a tiny little doll. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this styling video.